Greetings and salutations to all you folks out there. This is a different kind of map that we're going to be playing tonight. Yes, it is Saturday, so it is Supcom time, and I've been looking forward to this one. This is the epic version, or the ultimate version of Hilly Plateau. I was looking at this just a couple of minutes ago. I'm going to flip over here as an introduction for people who haven't seen it yet. These maps are dynamically scripted. So there's Canis River Ultimate, Wonder Open Ultimate, Hilly Plateau, and Wonder Zeta. And what these maps do is you can play with anywhere between 4 to 6 players per team, and the map scales. So there's extra mass extractors, extra spawn points that appear if you host with more players. But if you just host with, 3v3 or 5v5, whatever you want to do, it will not spawn in those extra mass points. And you can add in reclaim, you can add in a variety of things. So this thing is going to be a really useful tool, and I have not played them yet. So we're going to try the Hilly Plateau version and just see what it does. And I'm going to jump over here into options, and I was debating, I think I'm going to add a little reclaim. Here's the options for the map, and we've got additional reclaim, and I'm going to do some. It adds a small group of T1 and T2 units on the middle and the sides of the map. This will help us scale just a little bit more quickly, and then there is, of course, the normal rock reclaim that is available on the Hilly Plateau. And there's all of your options right there. So if you don't want people to play, you just block out the slots, and you are good to go. We're actually going to try to launch with a 6... with an 8 versus 8 team, 16 players. And hopefully it'll work. Hopefully we won't have any catastrophic network problems. But as you know, yeah, it's Supreme Commander. It is a P2P game, and we may run into a couple of issues. But we're just going to hope for the best and get on with this. Let me get these things set up so you guys can see the maximum beauty of Supreme Commander and not all of that nastiness around the edges. And there we go, and we'll get on with this game. Gonna get unbalanced out of here, and we'll launch out. No connection between Adam and Black Wolf. Adam, Black Wolf, rejoin. No connection. All right, and people are yelling at me that there are no teams, so I should probably press that button right there. Oh, crud. Oh, I launched as soon as he left. Oh well, we're doing it. We are doing it. There is no turning back now. Well, somebody's going to get some extra mexes. That's what's going to happen here. And I don't think there's going to be anything wrong with that. Go ahead and lay in a land factory. Somebody gets extra mechs. Go with it. Okay, so I am on the south team. If anyone is on the north team that is still in this stream, you need to get out of Dodge, because we don't want anybody spying on us, being a slippery, slimy little bastard peeking into things that he should not be peeking into. And I'm going to assume that you're all gone in 3, 2, and yes, I am Seraphim. So we're going to go for a little bit of a traditional air build. I'm going to try to scale quickly. And this is our empty slot. So blue is going to get a few extra mass extractors. Yep, there we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus, no, it's not 7 versus 9. There's one player missing. Let me see. We'll try to get these distributed rather evenly, and I need to get on the move with a hydro. Alright, so I've got some reclaim there. Let's see what's out here. Where did those extra reclaim points get added? So it said somewhere in the center and to the sides. There they are, right there. There's a clump right there, and there's probably some around. We'll just have to figure that out as we go. We're going to assist there. We are going to go for a traditional air build, so we're going to drop 3 mexes there. And then an air factory, and you, my friends, are going to go over here and get some reclaim. So the thing about this is we're just going to have to dump all of our mass into more T2 mass extractors, because we have got to get Eco online to get that T3 air rush down pat. Because otherwise, the other team is going to T3 air rush us, and then we're going to lose to strat bombers, which is an unfortunate way to go. And get my fingers back on hotkeys here. There we go. And we're going to need to send the next engineer down here to grab this mass extractor and then the rocks. So Pink is wondering if he's air, and I would say that's probably a no. Let's grab a mechs and then go that way, and you, my friend, are going to lay in a whole bunch more power generators, because we are going to need a good amount of power. Also need to get scouting up and interceptors to cover the team. And then do this number. So I'm thinking that's probably all of my mass extractors that I'm going to get. We've already got an engineer headed out here, and I am not going to begrudge him that. And our power is looking halfway balanced, and we're short a little bit on mass. So as soon as we start biting into rocks, we should be good to go. You, my little buddy there, you are going to come down here and assist the air factory, get a little more out, and we're going to patrol you over there. I think we're good. We're going to take you and go to this side. So you're going to have some extra reclaim up that way. I'm just going to steal what I can. Okay, T2 mass extractors as soon as we get leveled out. So who's on our team? We have got Burfams. He is a 1300 going Cyber, and another Cyber, and for Adam Busen is a 700 rank. Then over here in the little cluster of 3, we've got a couple of pinks. We've got Mistake Not on our team. She is Seraphim. And we have George. He is going Aeon, another 700. Got Argon on the front with UEF, and then covering the left flank is JJ King 420, the very, very maturely named Seraphim player. So we're going to come back here and see if we can ping this air scout. It's probably patrolled, but whatever. We're going to go patrol an air scout of our own and see if we can get a little intel on what's going on the other side of the map. Let's go ahead and drop 2 T2 mass extractors, and we will immediately go and assist those with our ACU once we're done with the power build. And you are going to come back over here because we need more building air. All right, there's nothing on this side except a couple of engineers, and that is a little comforting to see. We'll see what the other air players are up to. There's a couple raiding mechs on the left. I think Blue is probably going to have to build lands, which is, I'm not sure how this is all going to work out, but we will find out the hard way. What I'm kind of dreading and a little bit wary of is that multiple people are going to go T3 air up here, probably at a minimum both of the back players, possibly 3. I think you could get 3 air players out of this, and that could spell doom, because if you have that overwhelming of a force of ASF, once you lose air, you're just totally screwed. There's no coming back from it. So we're just going to have to keep an eye out, make sure that that does not happen. So let's pause those. We're going to go for T2 and pause that. And then we've got yellow shooting a couple interceptors over. We're actually going to go over here and try to proactively maintain air control. Going to go after him while I have 5 and he has 2. And hope for the best. Well, now I have 4 and he has 2. But whatever, we're going to get it done anyway. I'm not sure why he did that, but whatever he wishes to do, he can lose his interceptors if he wants to. So the scouts are now circling over here. I'm actually going to grab my scout and go in and do a little smaller circle in the middle to maintain better intel, because it looks to me like the blue interceptor, or the blue scout, is making a big triangle. So we're just going to try to get radar on every little bit of it. That was obviously a mistake because we just got shot down. So blue is going to have to make land. Hopefully he can adapt to this. He is a 1200, so I'm hoping that we don't get doomed here. All right, unpause. We got a couple of T2 mass extractors in the bank, and we've got another one started. I got all my inties down home, and we need to be a little wary of that, although there are some units here. So it looks like George is pressing some forward, and those should be able to defend this side. So as is the usual, we've got several ACUs out here in the middle. Thankfully, there are 3 of ours and 2 of theirs. So I think we'll be able to hold this thing, and they're losing reclaim because overflow to us, please. The artillery is firing at the ACUs, and the arty shells are hitting the wreckage, and that is destroying the wrecks. And that is a shame to see, because that's just mass down the drain that somebody could have picked up. But obviously, we'll just have to do our best here. So we got another T2 mechs online. We're going to grab these 3, and I think we can drop 2, possibly 3. We've got 600 in the bank. I'm going to drop 3 and see what happens. In the meantime, we are going to wait on a T2 air factory until after those mechs is upgrade, because otherwise we are going to have a very bad power situation on our hands. I think for now, we're just going to go over here and build 4 more E-gens. So we'll see how that goes. I think a couple of T1 bombers would be wise. Let's stop. Let's assist here. And then let's stop with you. Yep, we got that one out, and we're going to go for some bombers, because I think we can get some really good kills. He's got a lot of densely packed T1 units over here, and there's also some point defense that I can knock out. Not to mention the fact that there's engineers over there assisting the ACU, so go ahead and tag this for the team. Upgrading something, I know not what. Something else to keep in mind, guys, the new balance patch is in effect for FAF, so you're going to notice that the overall HP on ACUs is significantly lower, as in a T3 UEF commander only has as much HP as a T2 did pre-patch. The build power is lower, and both of those things combined means that ACU drops basically aren't an option anymore in highly dangerous territory. So you need to take that option off of your plate unless you drop with a whole bunch of engineers or supporting units. So that is a thing. Be aware of it. Don't die stupidly. Let's go ahead and assist this one, and we will start capping these out from the rear. That one is obviously going to be at T2 before they get over here. Would you please delete that? Thank you. The control right click with shift held down is supposed to delete move orders, but as you can see, it is rather unreliable at times. Let's go ahead and dip this bomber in, see what we can do there. And we're going to try to land a bomb on these guys, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Nope, turning radius way too short. He's going to have to come around for another pass, so I think we'll be okay there. And probably we'll get to it too, because Orange is being very slow with his interceptors. And we have got some serious network lag going on. So who is it? It is looking like Mazer Noob. Mazer Noob is being slow. Oh man, bomber didn't even get off the bomb. But its crash damage nearly killed a Mantis, so that is a-okay with me. Let's try to get his radar. I think we can go right around here, snipe that son of a gun off, and we should be fine. And then we're going to bring our interceptors back. There are Swift Winds, T2 Aeon. And I'm about to lose all of my inties. This is very, very, very bad. So we're going to stop with you. And we are going to wait for this one to catch up. It's at 87%. So we're going to pause you guys, free up a little bit of mass. And then we should be able to grab this T2. Flip over, please. And we're going to go for repeated T2 engineers. So that'll allow us to build our P-gens up, go for brass, and then we'll have extra build power. Why do I want an Aeon engineer? For Swift Winds? I don't necessarily need one, but thank you. I will find a use for it. I really hope they listen to me, because I can already see the Swift Winds building over there. That is Skink Master? What is that? That is a very long jumble of letters that is very confusing. Oh well. This hitching is nigh on unbearable. folks, don't play FAF with your Wi-Fi connection. Always use Ethernet, whatever it is. Okay, so we got our T2 out, and we are going to lay in 2 T2 power generators because I think that is going to be what it takes. And we're going to send 4 engineers over there to assist that. And hopefully we will be on track with resource allocation. We're only 8 minutes in, so I think we're in a halfway decent spot. Obviously, we're behind of an optimized build, but we're versus a 2 1100s in the air slot, so I don't think we're going to run into anything too crippling. He is reclaiming his T1 P-gens, so come on, Mazer Noob. Be a team player. I don't know what country he's from, but wherever it is. Okay. T2's hooking up. And this is kind of where, guys, if you're in a team game this big, losing one player usually is not going to make or break it. Especially when, oh wait, he was this guy over here. Still not. This is the side that we're missing our player on. So there's not really many extra land forces over here. So that's going to leave Fossilized Turd with a whole nother base to reclaim. And honestly, he should be able to rush a Monkey Lord off of that much reclaim. There is a pile of reclaim over there. Chief Jaguar being a drama queen, throwing out the GG there. I don't think he realizes that this is actually pretty dang stacked towards their side. Even still, I think. We have a 13, we have 2 13s and a 12 with 2 700s. And the lowest player that they have is a 900. So we have a reasonably decent handicap. Not to rip on a particular player, but if you go by skill as a general indicator of the overall skill, then we do have a tiny little bit of a deficit. So we're just going to have to figure out a way to negate that. In the middle, we have officially lost. There are a lot of T2 units out here. T2 point defense creep. We are almost an entirely T1 over on this side. Really hope that JJ King does not die. Please don't die. Because I don't know that I could recover from that very easily. And on that note, let's go for resource allocation. It's going to put us at minus 35. We're going to assist with 4 engineers. There we go. Air is a problem, that is for sure. Okay, so he does have the gun upgrade. That is a huge help. He should be able to eliminate all of those units with no problem whatsoever. But like I said, all these guys have got to do is go for a hardcore gunship snipe. And I don't think we can stop it. And he does not have any mobile flak whatsoever. It's more than a little concerning. So what have we got going on here that is sucking down the mass? Only this. We're going to stop you and stop you. Actually, we're just going to turn the repeat off. We are overflowing on power, so we're going to come up here and reclaim all of our T1 P-gens to speed up the process. There we go. Doodly-doo-doo. And there we go. Now we're spending everything and bouncing back a little bit at a time. So we may experience a slight power stall, but overall, this is going to speed up resource allocation by a whole hell of a lot. The T2 on the front is still a little bit of a concern to me. There are Vipers now, so at least we don't have to worry about an ongoing T2 point defense creep. Eventually, they will hit the range of the... Nope, those are not Vipers. Those are Ethysas. Ethisa? Whatever. Seraphim names are very difficult to pronounce. I do not have a key that just lets me know how I'm supposed to pronounce those names. Let's see here. Waiting. Playing the tech game. Once you get done there, we're going to go over here. We're going to go over there with you so that you do not die. We're going to go ahead and assist everything on there. And we're also going to reclaim these. Now we're only overflowing 200 power. And we caught up quite a bit on resource allocation. So I like our odds here. Then we're going to go and Control K both of these as soon as this is done. We're going to dip into the next round. Come on, you can do it. Just a little more. Just a little bit more. As soon as we see this flip. And there it is. We're going to Control K those and come down here. And we will reclaim and reclaim. While that's going on, I think we can go ahead and Control K this. We are going to go up here with you and reclaim that because we need that mass back. And if you're wondering why I'm doing that, it's because I'm going to build mass storages and I'm going to get more benefit out of the mass storages increasing my income than out of that land factory gaining adjacency from a T2 mass extractor. So we're going to do that right there, and then we're going to come over on this side and we're going to lay in a grid of 4 air factories, which we're then going to use to build our build power. And right now I'm not too concerned about build power because we're going to start upping mexes as soon as we get done with this resource allocation upgrade on the commander. I'm also going to reclaim the hydro because at this point 100 power is not going to make a huge difference. Pinging, I guess because of the walls maybe, but he has destroyed some of the walls, but he's not going to make it through now because all of those units are right there. Excellently done by the enemy team, by the way. Able to get all of that stuff in. So there's a T3 air scout. That means that we need to get air out ASAP if we're going to avoid getting strap bombed to death. Here come the swift winds. That is a major problem. We are going to grab all of you and we are going to start building T1 anti-air. There's the strap bomber and there's some swift winds. So we have got to get this online where we can kill a strap bomber. So we're going to do that right there. And then we're going to come over here and do this. And that is pretty typical for a team rush where you have one person build a bunch of swift winds to maintain air control, and then you have the other person go straight T3 and grab a strap bomber. So that is definitely something that is not a super innovative strategy, but it is reliable nonetheless. So where are you going? You're going on T2 mass extractors and you're going to take out all of my engineers with it. Such a shame, such a shame. We're going to grab a few UT2s, going to come over here and build a shield gen, I think. No, we're not. Move, please. Reclaim. Thank you. That is not the proper placement. We're going to build it there. Here comes another. And we're getting close to eliminating that, but now we are short on build power. So I'm going to come up here and start an air factory diamond on this side. There we go. Please fly your strap bomber over again, because I think I have enough AA to drop it now. Here it comes. We got to get this radar up so we can see it. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. And I was going to try to get a shield up, but apparently that is not going to happen. And he is going to continue to vet. This is abysmal. Okay, so once we get this online, we can build our T2 mass extractor back up. I don't know why they were complaining about having lost the game, because obviously this is going pretty dang well for them. Go ahead and do this. We're going to send T1 engineers down here. We're going to rebuild with the T2. I think I have enough mass for it. Yes. We're going to do that, and we now have T3 air up. We're going to go grab that strat, which is now almost dead. So, not quite pointless, because we have another strat as well to kill. We go after that one, which has 300 health. Now we have got it. Okay. So, T2 max going down. We can do our storages. No. There we go. Stupid misclick. And come over here and grab that. And you three. We're going to come over here and build our mass extractor back. There we go. Okay, the only one left is that one out there, and we are going to take you two and build it back up. Alright, so economy is on its way back up. We have obviously lost some momentum there, and we have also lost some build power. So we're going to start pumping out some T1 NGs. And we just lost that because we assisted instead of placing a move order right next to it. Hate it when that happens. I kind of wish that there was a UI element that would, when you selected assist on a factory that is beyond your current tech level to build units for, it would just not delete your build queue, but unfortunately it still does it. That is a hell of a lot of T1 units. Okay, so we've got T3, T3, T2. We do have a T3 mechs there. So the opposing air player has gained a lot of momentum off of this. We do have some nice raiding going on over here for JJ King. So all hope is not lost. We did not let them take all of this expansion, and that is a very, very good thing. Now, obviously, we're having a little bit of a problem down here. Lost the point defense, so there's nothing to defend except that group of units, and I think it will be okay, though. Got 29 mass in the hole, but I think we're just going to carry on with it. Where did those strat bombers fall? I need to get that reclaim. I should have been paying more attention. There's my ASF, which means that it dropped within this ring right here. Is that it? That is it. Okay, we got to go grab that strat bomber. Where you at, bro? Come on. Get that strat bomber. That is a whole lot of mass. 2 strats down there. We're going to come in. Try to shoot those down. There are now a group of ASF, which means that if I lose air control, we are in a pile of hurt. So I think I'm going to wait, actually. Just kind of hang tight on this side. I'm going to queue you over there. Oh, good lord, he has got a lot of ASF. We are going to stop you after this. I can't help you, man. I'm sorry. Oh, there went an ACU. Dang it. Made or broken by the air game, as always. Let me see if I can get around this. That was purple. That was Adam, I think. We're going to try to get around the radar. And nope, he is sending all his ASF that way, but we're going to be able to wing some of his ASF here, I think. Yep. Okay, so a little bit of an air win here. We can shoot down a couple of ASF. I think, yes. Sweet. Okay, we didn't lose any, I think. If we did lose any, we lost 1, and I think I shot down 2 or 3 of his. So this is a bit of a problem, but unfortunately I cannot help with it at the moment. I'm going to stop with you and go back to that production. Start using our build power. We're going to take you guys and go to T3 and start ASF production. Okay, we have got to kill somebody. There is no way around it anymore, and the most obvious possibilities are Fossilized Turd and the guys on the front. Which one is a Chief Jaguar? He is the dark blue. So at least I don't have to worry about him telemasering me, because that is obviously the direction that he would go. And we do have some guys getting some good tech on the front line, so that is fan-freaking-tastic. Let's go ahead for T3 here. Going to keep assisting with you, and we're going to stop production on you. Go T3 and make some T3 engineers to go here. We're going to go over there and build a T3 P-Gen, and then start building some air denial. So this is not really intended to save any one particular target. It's just so that our opponent can't effectively fight with his air on our side of the map. So if he sends strat bombers, it's a one-way trip, basically, is what I'm saying. Those are TAC missiles, and that is bad. So we are going to build. I've got some T2 NGs here. We're going to come out in front and build 1, 2 of those, 3 of those. I'm not sure what faction it is or what the reach is. So we're just going to do a little bit of general defense building. Let's actually go and build one pronto. Going to build those two as a primary. Okay. I think that's good. We are still okay on mass and still okay on power. A Chief Jaguar obviously does not have his commander out within reach. He's probably just going to eco-whore his way up until he gets a Fat Boy and then try to cave in our front end with said Fat Boy. So right now we're still maintaining 50-50 map control. We are not in any huge immediate danger other than the aforementioned air problem. And there comes attack. I did dispatch the necessary implement, but it was too late. So we're going to do that and then get this up. That is unfortunate, and I hear strat bombers. Go, my little minions, go! We got somebody to save. And of course, the strat bombers are going to make one pass and then wing back around towards their side of the map. Nope, there it is. We will knock that little sucker out of the sky. There we go. So as of now, I am the only person on my team building T3 air. That is a bit of a problem. And one that I am not sure how to counter. I am going to build teleport defense because this is making me nervous. And we're going to go and assist that on a T3 upgrade. There we go. And we're going to scout across the middle to make sure that no T4 nastiness. A Chief Jaguar just said done. So what is done? Oh crap. That is a whole heck of a lot of TML. Not good, not good at all. My other worry is that green is going for a Monkey Lord. He may have been saying done about our Yathatha. I do hope that he sends flak. A GC in the back end. And I'm not sure why he's pinging that. Maybe because he wants to send the Yathatha there? That might be it. Who knows? Okay. So that is set. And we are on our way towards the T3 max. We are quite a bit in the hole on eco, unfortunately. But I cannot help that. We could stop these guys. I think we're going to pause you. Yes. Okay, so they're building. Yep, there it is, Fat Boy. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. That's exactly what Jaguar was going to do. He just popped. He's got one T2 mechs left in the back of the base, and they are group building a Fat Boy, and that is a huge, huge issue. I am not entirely sure what we do about this. I can protect the Yathatha. There's a lot of T3 units up here. I think green is about to die. I don't think they're going to have enough gunships and whatnot to actually kill that. So we're just going to send all of our air to the north, and while we do that, we got to kind of keep an eye on our little brother to the south here, because we do not want to get to where we don't see a strat bomber snipe. Because when I have a situation like this where all the air is on one side of the map, that's the kind of opportunity I look for in a snipe situation. So yellow is overextending. I'm going to try, there we go, and bring it back. And around, I'm about to lose air. That is exactly what's happening here. Or not. He might make a really freaking bad turn, but I did not capitalize on it to the full extent. We are going to go after the gunships and hope for the best. Is there any mobile flag? There are some mobile flags down there, but we have 6 T3 gunships as well as a strat bomber. So I'm going to try to peg the strat bomber with what few ASF I have, because that is the more immediate threat, I think. And we're going to hope that the mobile flak can take out the rest. There is quite a bit of mobile flak, more than I thought at first. Look at the health falling away on this gunship. I don't think they'll be able to kill all of it. Yathartha, stay in there. There's the fat boy. This is a major, major problem. We're going to bring all of our ASF back. We're going to stop you, and we're going to go for T2 bombers. Going to unpause you so that we get more ASF. And thankfully, we have a few SAMs online. So if he does come our direction, we should be able to push him back out of our airspace. Yathartha... Oh, no more flak. They did manage to kill all of the flak. That is bad news. Bad news for us. We still have some ASF coming out, and there's the Nathas. So we need, it's about 1,000 damage per Natha bomb. And on the fat boy, I'm not entirely sure how much shielding there is. So unless I were able to know, I know there's 12,000 health. Is it 24,000 shield? Something like that. So I need to have somewhere in the vicinity of 50 bombers to kill it. And I don't know that that is going to happen. That Yathartha, though, is going to die if it stays out there. So he needs to bring it back. If nothing else, we need the reclaim over here. Very, very important. Alright, so make sure everybody's assisting. We need to go for another T3 here. You are going to finish out this build. And then go assist there. And you guys are going to assist the ACU. Alright, sweet. So, starting to lose some SAMs. That is less than ideal. And these guys better be building some mobile flak. Otherwise, we are doomed. I'm hoping the gunships, I'm hoping the SAMs will at least help somebody not die. But at this particular moment, things are not looking promising. I think our whole front end is about to get caved in by a couple of T4s. Do I suicide my Nathas? I kind of want to suicide my Nathas. But at the same time, there's no good options over here. We're going to try to suicide on these gunships on this side, I think. Yes. We're going to go do that thing. So yellow is separated. This is a more immediate threat. But the Yathartha should be able to kill it. As long as it doesn't vet off of a bunch of tasty T2 tanks sitting right there like an open buffet. Anything under T3, you pretty much just need to control K it when a GC comes to town. So the other guy is not helping. I think I actually have enough ASF to kill off all of these ASF. I do! Look at that! Look at that! And Mistake Not's dead because she was standing out front. That is sickening. Not really anything I could have done about it, but whatever. So we've got GC. What is the biggest threat here? All of it. That is the answer. All of it. There is nothing I can do. Ick. GC is at 69k. That's not even going to drop the shield, is it? Nope. Let's see how many of the restorers we can take out. The T3 air is exactly what killed us this time around. We need to get the gun upgrade so that we have some extra reach. Please assist. Do this. We need storage in the back. Thank you. And we did kill a few of the gunships. That's a good thing. Let's go up here. We need to try. I don't know that overcharging is going to do much good, but we got to try something. There's a Yathartha over there. Dang it. We just got outplayed on this one. And this, folks, is why you don't make a snap judgment about who is going to win what game. Because even with the disconnect, I mean, this is just awful. Ooh, buddy. Alright, so Yathatha is going after the fat boy. We might be able to kill this GC with a couple of overcharges. The question is, am I going to get 2 overcharges before the GC kills me? Please? Please? No, it's 9,000 health. I needed 3. Dang it. Mistake not, died to stupidity. Yeah. I'm going to credit rustiness with that one. It looked to me like she just forgot that her ACU was out on the front line. But there was nothing I could do about that, guys. There is a huge horde of T2s. Not just any T2s. Chickens. The mighty Ilshivas. The little chickens, not the big chickens. Oh my goodness. Nathas are great versus T4s. That is why I was building them. They have way more DPS than T1 bombers do and way more damage per mass than strat bombers do. You don't want to build strat bombers when you're in a pinch because they're kind of like glass cannons. They do have a bit of DPS, but they have a long time between shots, and they don't survive very well. That was a lot of tac missiles. Holy smokes. Alright, so Ilshiva's marching in on the base. Yathatha trying to get everything mopped up. The good thing about this is that Blue owns the Yathatha that's coming in, but dang it, Percival's. Urfam's going down to the mighty Percy, and I can say mighty Percy unironically on that one. Uh-oh. Stupid death alert. Stupid death alert. TMLs. I just kept building more and more TMLs. Oh, man. That was bad. So are the tac missiles going to go? We're about to see if they get another kill here. I don't think you understand how many tac missiles there are, bro. Like, you should be moving, not building TMD. There you go. When your versus, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 16. 16 tac launchers. That means you need at a minimum 10 if you're standing behind the TMD, and even then you're not guaranteed to kill all of them. And Argon is dead. I don't think there's any way he's gonna get out of this one alive. Jaguar, I will beat you. So yeah, basically what this game comes down to is that I was not fast enough getting T3 Air online. We were missing an initial player, which meant that through the expansion and land building, this guy never did build any air at all. So I was 2v1 or 1v2 in the T3 Air game, and I got strat rushed. So I was missing 1, 2, 3 mechs. No, 4 mechs. I think 4 mechs died. So what is that? 60% of my economy, 65% got strat bombed? Something like that. So in the end, it was a little bit predictable, but sometimes you just got games like that. Could have built a nuke for the mass price of 16 TML plus mini missiles. Yeah. Wait, what? No, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16. I just didn't say 8. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 16 because I doubled it. Oh my goodness. People thinking I can't count. Really now? Really? Flooded tabula rasa. Maybe? I don't know. I want to try another one of these epic maps. Maybe it'll lag. Maybe it won't. That is a lot of strat bombers. Holy cow. Dodge, little man, dodge. Two more strat bombers. Two more strat bombers and you're dead. There's one, and the gunships finished it off. That last couple hundred HP. Too freaking bad. And that is it. North team wins. Largely intact. Lost 2 players, I think. 2 players. One of them to disconnect. Ah, well. Anywho, that is the epic map, guys, so definitely go try these out. You can put any number of players on them, and it scales the mechs, scales the reclaim accordingly. So if you host up a game, and a couple of your friends join, and you don't want to rehost with a different map, or try to change the map and see if everybody has it, it doesn't even matter. You just open up a couple more slots. So it's a cool idea, thanks to the guys who made this one. I know Supreme Burger and I think Speed and someone else. Who was it? Give credit where credit is due. Cookie Noob, Key Blue, and Supreme Burger. It was not, in fact, Speed. Okay, guys. You know the drill. I'm going to reset a couple of things and I will be right back.